Hey gang, so you have your Planet Money t-shirt guide doc open. It looks just like this one here. And the first step that you need to do is go ahead and click this link, which will open up the Google Earth tour. Then when we get that tour open up, we're going to be on the introduction. We'll click the blue play button to watch the video. As we watch, just get ready to follow along and answer the green text boxes below. So here we go. Let's jump out to our tour. And here we are on the introduction. I'm going to go ahead. You should have Google Earth opened up as well in your own tab. And you can go ahead and click and play, the blue play button right here. But otherwise, I'm just going to do it myself and let this play through.
And a while ago, we had this idea. Make a t-shirt and then follow that shirt around the world as it gets made. This right here, crap. This is the shirt we made. And it's just an ordinary shirt. It's not made of organic cotton. It's not handmade in the United States. We wanted to tell the story of our clothes the way the vast majority of our clothes are actually made. Because behind all of our clothes, behind this shirt, there is an entire world. And once you see that world, you realize there's nothing ordinary about a simple t-shirt.
Okay, so it says before clicking play, and before we move on to the next, it says to read the blurb and answer the questions. Can you think of 2 reasons why U.S. cotton is king, aka why is it so popular? And so we'll go on to our next chapter here to cotton. And as it says, before we click play, we need to read the blurb right here. You can grow cotton in places where land and labor are cheap. You can grow it in places that are close to the countries. Colombia, Indonesia, Bangladesh, where the Planet Money t-shirt was made. Yet most of the cotton in the Planet Money t-shirt was grown in the United States. In fact, the United States exports more cotton than any country in the world. Can you think of 3 reasons why U.S. cotton is king? So what I'm going to do is ask you to pause the video here until you answer right here in both of these boxes, putting in 2 reasons why you think U.S. cotton is king. So go ahead and pause the video and resume when you are ready to move on. Okay, welcome back. So you should have answered 2 reasons why you think U.S. cotton is king. Now we're going to go ahead and check our answers. Number 2, now click the link in the blurb, which is also linked right here in your doc. Scroll down the page and read the answers and answer the 2 questions below. So we can go ahead and click that link and open it up right here, or we can click it from the link from right here, but it will take us to this website. And what I'm going to want you to do is I'm going to want you to scroll through this website. It mentions that there are 3 reasons why U.S. cotton is king. And I want you to take a moment and read through and take a closer look at technology, report cards, and subsidies. Okay, so I want you to take, again, pause the video, take a few minutes, read through this entire page, skim through it, look at all the details, and then how did you do? Compare the answers to your guesses in the previous question. So you could say my guesses were right on, my guesses were way off, my guesses were somewhere in between, whatever you want to think, and then what surprised you from reading this page. So again, you're going to read through this page, and then you are going to complete your answers to these 2 questions right here. You can go ahead and pause the video until you are done with those 2. Okay, welcome back. Time to go on to step 3. Let's learn more. Click the play button, and in the green boxes below, write down a few observations or things that you wonder about cotton. When the video is done, click the right arrow, which is in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, to head to chapter 2. So let's go ahead and click that play button. And as we're watching and as we're listening, again, you are just going to be making 2 observations and 1 thing you are wondering from the video. So let's go ahead.
Our t-shirts started here, or near here anyway, on a cotton farm in the Mississippi Delta. America, it turns out, exports more cotton than any other country in the world. For about a century, America maintained its cotton dominance by using slave labor. Today, it does so using technology.
This is a John Deere app, and it shows where the pickers and tractors are. We can go into the screen on a picker and see what the picker driver is actually seeing on his screen.
Sure, it's picking the cat off the stove.
So we driving south?
Yeah.
Bowen Flowers is a third-generation Mississippi cotton farmer. Even the seeds he uses are a feat of engineering to rival the iPhone. Most American cotton seeds are made in a lab, like this one in the Monsanto Corporation. Genes from bacteria are added to the cotton to make it more pest resistant and tolerant of herbicides. There's a debate over the safety of genetically modified crops. For American cotton farmers, though, it's mainly been settled. 20 years ago, there was no GM cotton. Today, over 90% of American cotton is genetically modified. And all this technology, the machines that automatically bale the cotton, the specially designed trucks to haul those bales away, the high-speed gins that remove those lab-designed seeds, all this technology has an impact. Since the 1950s, cotton yields have almost tripled.
You've been harvesting all this cotton. How many t-shirts did you make?
Oh gosh, it's no telling. Did y'all happen to know that answer? How many of these?
We didn't know, but we went back and looked it up. The answer, from just this one farm, in just 1 year, there's enough cotton for 9 million t-shirts. That's a t-shirt for every single person in New York City.
All right, welcome back. So you should have then, as you were watching the video, or perhaps right now that the video is over, go ahead and create or type in 2 observations, just 2 things you notice, and then 1 thing you're wondering. And again, just simply putting the word nothing is not acceptable there. And there you go. That's it for day 1. We will be back tomorrow on day 2, and we will resume. Thank you so much.